Mosquitoes seem to love this weather. West Nile virus has made it to Kent County, recently detected after the health department tested a pool of mosquitoes in the Wyoming area.
Yeah, it is that time of year. No confirmed human cases in West Michigan, we should note, but the department is now asking people simply to be careful when they're outdoors. Our Haley Vaughn joins us in the studio with what you can do, Haley, to avoid getting bit.
Good evening. Yes, with the heavy persistent rain that has been falling the past few months, mosquitoes have been thriving. I'm sure many of you can probably feel this in our very own backyards. With West Nile virus confirmed in Kent County, the health department is urging people to start protecting themselves.
So the number one things you can do are, one, always wear your mosquito repellent when you're outside. We recommend any mosquito repellent with DEET, so between 10 and 35% DEET. Number two, you can remove any kind of mosquito habitat that's around your home. So make sure that you're changing out or dumping out your bird baths, the wading pools, flower pots that have stagnant water in them. And also make sure that there is your maintenance around your property is sufficient. So you don't want standing water in your gutters. You know, you want to make sure that your window screens don't have holes in them. And then the final thing you do is kind of maybe alter a little bit of your daily behavioral pattern. So try to stay indoors around dawn and dusk.
Believe it or not, West Nile virus begins with infected birds, and mosquitoes feed off of those infected birds, and then they spread it to humans through bites. Mosquitoes tend to thrive in locations with stagnant water, such as marshlands, irrigated fields, and meadows, near ponds and in rainwater puddles. Across West Michigan, all locations are currently above the average amount of rainfall since June 1st. You can see that right behind me now. That Grand Rapids, for example, has received 10.05 inches of precipitation since June 1st. And the normal is only about 6.69 inches. And as you can see here behind me, of course, there are several other locations across West Michigan that have beat that. And on top of it, this is a look at our drought monitor from several weeks ago. We are now looking at that and seeing that we are certainly out of the drought where we had that moderate to potentially even severe drought zone. Now the ground is very saturated and we are seeing back to really above average locations across West Michigan and leading to a lot of that rainfall. We're going to detail more about the rain that you could see here at home really coming up. Live in the studio, Haley Vaughn, Fox 17 News.
Yeah, that's great information. Thank you, Haley. We know a lot of times it is tied to the weather, so
I had no idea that it came from birds.
There.
See, I learned something new.
Even us, right?